Chapter 9 Carbonyl Compounds Part 2. Preparations of carbonyl compounds. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to explain the preparations of carbonyl compounds through ozonolysis, Friedel-Crafts acylations, and oxidation. Preparations of aldehyde and ketone. The first one, using ozonolysis of alkanes. The second one, using Friedel-Crafts acylations. And the third one, oxidations of alcohol. For ozonolysis reactions, there are two reagents can be used, either ozone in the presence of zinc metals and water, or ozone in the presence of dimethyl sulfide. For the first example of general equations, in which we have one alkyl group that attached to the carbon-carbon double bond labeled as A and B, what we need to do, we just separate both of these carbons and place oxygens at both of these halves. As a result, we will get a mixture of aldehyde and methanol. The second example, if we have all four alkyl groups bonded to the carbons labeled as A and B, just do the same step, separate both of these carbon-carbon double bonds and place oxygens on both of these halves. For this example, we will get a mixture of a ketone. The last one, if we have presence of one hydrogen atoms on one of these carbon-carbon double bond, we just separate both of the carbon labeled as A and B and then place oxygens on both of these halves. As a result, for this example, we will get a mixture of aldehyde and ketone. The second preparations, Friedel-Crafts acylations, the type of reactions known as electrophilic aromatic substitutions. These are the reagents used during a reactions. For general equations, we need to have a benzene ring together with acyl chloride. And as you can see, inside this acyl chloride, we need to have an alkyl group. And for this example, the alkyl group that we have here is the isopropyl. During a reactions, one of the hydrogen atoms on the benzene ring, we will substitute it with the acyl group. And the Cl atom that bonded to the acyl chloride will come out with the hydrogen atoms from the benzene ring just now, move out as a side product of HeCl. During these reactions, we will produce a product of aromatic ketone. The last preparations of carbonyl compound is the oxidations of alcohol. For primary alcohol, we will use a weak oxidizing agent of PCC in the presence of inert solvent CH2Cl2. During a reactions, what will happen is that we will remove H and OH from the primary alcohol and make it as C double bond O. During this reaction, we will produce a carbonyl compound of aldehyde. The next oxidation of alcohol is the oxidation for secondary alcohol. For this secondary alcohol, we can use the oxidizing agents which are strong, either potassium permanganate in acidified followed by heating or the other two reagents. During a reactions, the secondary alcohol will produce a carbonyl compound of ketone. The end of part